Trying this again. Alright, this is day 3 of the IAE's show, and it's Mirai and Misk. Mirai is the alien and human conglomeration of ships, and Misk is the industrial and workhorse type ships. You got Starfarers, a different version. This is the regular Starfarer. It's the gas scraper fueler. This is the Misk. Is it Dur? Or no, it's the military version. It replaced the scraper for the missiles. Has extra armor, has extra guns, and this is the new Starlancer, which I believe is coming soon. Oh, you can rent it. Okay. So it's like a cargo hauler slash explorer slash all-around ship. You know, it looks like a giant freelancer, basically. Almost the same exact gun loadouts and everything on it. So probably has the same positives and negatives of the freelancer. I have not flown it yet, so it's hard to say. These are... Oh, the Pulse. Okay. The Mirai Pulse. So it's the combination of human and alien technology. Little bike. So they're a floater. They have a little bit of a gun in the front. So it'll be, looks like it'll fit in a fairly small area. So you can put in the smaller ships. And you get a bike with a gun on it. Fairly easy for running around and doing exploration or whatever, you know, planet side. Starfarers are huge. Gemini, that's what it is. It was the first big ship in the game, and it was nicknamed the Doom Turtle because it had so much armor that even the better of the smaller fighter ships could not take it down. You had to have a whole bunch of them to tackle it. Oh, I love the displays here with the cargo stuff, the different layouts. It's a good example of the gameplay that's eventually going to come into play. Okay, let's run as fast as we can here. What do we got here? Okay, hull series. You're here. That is not a Gladius and Hammerhead. So we did not get a change on the maps when we changed over the hull. But this is a Hull A, which is a cargo hauler or freighter. So it's a nice little cabin in it, nice little, cockpit, but this expands out and frame pops out and it becomes their cargo platform. So this is a Hull C, and this is the nice diorama. So this is the cockpit, and, housing area, and this is your cargo space. They go onto little platforms, your cargo pods or containers, and it just adheres to those platforms, and that's how you get all these cargo on. Cool ship. I don't know, you're probably going to have some kind of escort set up for it to be profitable, or you're just going to be a place to rob. This is the Prospector, which is a great single-person mining ship. You just fill up the little bags. You can have somebody come pick them up from you, or you fly it back to their refinery, you can refine it yourself. Either way works with those. Good little ship. I've flown it, I've used it, I really enjoy the Prospector. Okay, so around the corner here. You really need to let you have one of those bikes or a buggy or something to get around these halls. They're just huge. The dioramas are just interesting as all get out. Alright, let's see. What do we got here? Alright, so these are not my favorite ships of the Reliant series. So this is the science version. So this whole frame has multiple flavors. Science, exploration, one's like a specific setup, like media one, reporting. So it gives up a turret for a camera, so they can basically, like your news van. Yeah, here we go. Has a big camera on it so that you can get close to the action and take video. That'll be interesting gameplay when you put it in. They're not my favoriteest of ships. Oh, the new Furies. This is the racing version, so it does not have guns on it. It is just a racer, so it's very maneuverable, but no long-range capability, no jump drive, no extended fuel. So this is the snub fighter, so it has guns on it. So basically a little TIE fighter, drops off from the main ship, goes out, fights whatever, and comes back. It won't be able to go very far. It might be a planetary defense ship. And this is the bomber. So it has the missiles, with no guns, same thing, very maneuverable, very fast, but no long-range capability. So you get something that can be a carrier, make a bunch of cheap pocket carriers with a ton of those in it. Alright, this is the Reliant Core, so this is the their starter version, and it's a light freight. The big cool factor about these is the cockpit stays centered like this, but the wing pivots up, so it does a big vertical wing when it's in space flight. Has a nice little cargo area, nice little cabin for sleeping and whatnot in it. They're, fairly decently set up. You could probably put your little bike in there even in the non-cargo version. Yeah, this is the fighter version. So see how the guns are at the ends, the middle, way over here. So when you're shooting, you want your target to be right here, or your guns to be as close to that as possible, so it's easier to put them on target. And that's just not this ship. So that's my big complaint about them. Other than that, they look cool, but with that big wing pivoted up, it just makes a really nice target. And that's coming from somebody that runs the Cutlass Black, which is a large or medium fighter, medium freight. So it's kind of a fat target itself. Alright, now to run all the way across the area here. See, this is the heavy fueler, and these are the fuel tanks. So it's kind of a big lighter back here. Probably hit it from behind and explode those off. They're supposed to be modular, so they can put different tanks on, drop off tanks, make it quicker for the turnaround on it. That thing, nice big cargo bay. Put a rover in there and still have cargo areas. I think it's got like a drop-down cargo area as well. Yeah, these tanks are massive. You can put those little starfighters in there. Yeah, it's got a huge cargo area as well. So this is a big ship, and it's very capable. Even with all the changes and everything, it's still fairly well armored. The base one. It's not something you'd want to fight with or dive into the atmosphere a lot with, but it would be a really healthy ship to do what it does, which is scrape fuel from space. Okay, this should be the freelancers. So, yep, these are the different freelancer flavors. So this is the freelancer base model. So it's a medium freight. No fighter on it, it's just medium freight. But they fairly well armored. So in a fight, you just basically run away with it. And hope they can't pound you to pieces before you get away. This is the exploration. So it has fuel tanks on it, so it can get farther. This is the max, so they're heavy freight, and it kind of is wider than the standard, so you can get your vehicles in here. You still have this ring here to deal with like the other ones, which is going to be your hang up for getting a tall vehicle in. But of the ships, that's the one to have. It's got the right mix of speed, firepower, and cargo space. And this is the Miss, which is the gunship. So you can only see these guns here, which aren't bad, but it also has a extra loadout of missiles. So it can really start dumping missiles at you from range. So and it has extra armor, so it was actually a fairly decent, rocket ship, but it's still not a fighter. So it'd be good for missile support though. There's the Prospector doing what it would be doing. There's a dude doing a little hand mining. It's kind of a interesting mechanic. I really like the mining, but it's not for everybody. Alright, let's get ourselves downstairs here. Man, one of these little bikes would be great. Pulsing all the way around here and get it done a lot quicker. Alright, what do we got? Oh, it's the Razor. Yeah. Mirai. So this is one of those that's the mix of the alien engines and tech and a human style ship. And I believe these are all racing, yeah. But they have different weapon loadout. Like this, I believe, is the scatter shotgun. This is just like a Panther or Bulldog, probably a Bulldog. And that one too looks like, looks like a Bulldog as well. So they're all just super fast little ships. They're great for interdicting, so you get in there, you tag whatever you're attacking, and run away before they can respond. You can pretty much even run out the range of missiles and stuff if you boost. So, we have dead people. Alright. Okay, this is the Odyssey. So this is an exploration vehicle that was kind of basically a super self-sufficient long-range vehicle, so it can process its own fuel, process its own minerals and stuff. So it's still in gray box. It's not quite ready to be released to public or to the live build. So it's still awaiting. It's not quite in yet. So, and that does kind of look like the new Starfarer, or the new ship that just kind of. This is the Expanse. It's the mobile refinery, which has the refinery or the material cells. So it'll probably refine then whatever material you're refining and pushing, which would be great gameplay. Still in gray box. I haven't heard about it coming out yet, so it'll probably be a while. This one's been in production for, seems like forever. Misk Endeavor is the science vessel. It's supposed to be able to pop off sections to have it pre-built for specific science research, or completely reconfigured for, like, they were talking about a mobile medical base, which would be awesome, but it's another one that's been in production for quite some time and is obviously still in gray box. Alright, I think that's everything for today. I will talk to you all later. Thanks for listening to me.